Hello there everyone! How you all doing? This is your 2D Smartest Beginner and welcome back to the Stanley Parable.
All of his co-workers were gone.
So, I don't know how many more
Stanley
things we
decided to
can
go to
do
the
in this
meeting
game
room.
here.
Perhaps he had
Narrator,
seen Mr.
oi,
Manno.
oi. I'm talking here. I don't know how many more endings there are to discover in this game. But I think there's possibly 2 things we can do.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
I'm thinking I'm
he
gonna
entered
go
the door
to,
and
you know, where we go to our boss and go downstairs. Because I do believe we haven't gone downstairs yet.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Yeah, blah, blah,
Feeling
blah,
a wave
same
of
narration
disbelief,
whatsoever.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, so Stanley went downstairs to his boss's office, because everybody knows that his boss's office are at the bottom floor. What's this? Oh, it's just a light. I thought it was a button for a second.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that.
Oh,
and in
shit.
such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? The door closed automatically behind him wherever he was.
Oh, he's breaking the 4th wall!
These rooms were starting to look
hardcore style.
Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
The room's getting smaller?
He found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float.
Oh, what the hell?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared.
What the hell is going on?
Fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been.
Where the hell is this going?
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
Where the hell is this going?
Was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
I don't know if we considered
I
pushing
am
buttons normal.
Okay.
And we're still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just
Oh
someone
shit,
tell
just
me
got
I'm real.
intense.
I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh, we died. We basically died.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Oh shit, there's Stanley!
On this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
Oh my
And in
god!
that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Okay then, that was a weird ass ending. What else can we do? I think we go ahead and pick up the phone, because the last time I just unplugged the
Just a
plug.
step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
That was some different narration, and I wonder if it's different every time. Okay, I'm just gonna go and cut to the part where I'm at the phone, so I'll see you there.
Stanley came to a sense, this is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Do I even dare? Do I dare to make the right decision? Sure, why not? What are we now?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh shit, it's actually
I just
we
got
have a
the phone.
wife!
Oh,
What the hell?
right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
What? Oh, mannequin!
Gotcha!
Wow, really?
Come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying
She's
to make
pretty
a point
hot,
here,
though.
Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come
Yeah.
inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
What the hell? I didn't know my wife was so
This is a
smockingly
very
hot.
sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh, fuck. Good morning, employee 47. Press Q to... Okay,
Stanley
then.
is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Oh, really? Please, press 1.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen.
Oh, what the hell? Please press 7. No, I'm gonna press 3. Okay, I can't.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures.
Oh, what the
And
hell?
behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each
Things
day
are
that he returned to
changing
work
here in this
was
room.
a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press N to watch TV. Yeah, sure.
And so he began
Oh,
to
no,
fantasize about
not
his
my
own
TV.
job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Please, press R to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Please press 7 to prepare dinner. What the hell is this? Oh, fucking hell!
He began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path.
Oh, for the love of God, don't take away my mannequin wife! She's the only thing I care of!
And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Don't take away my wife! Don't take away my wife!
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
It's hard to tell you what you love. I love you, sweetheart.
But there is no answer.
No, she's gone.
How could there possibly be?
Oh, how could you do this to me?
All he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Okay, where the hell is this going? Press X to go to sleep. We're gonna die, aren't we?
And I'm trying to tell him this.
Oh, apparently not.
In this world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here.
Yeah, because you're a sucking narrator.
The next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Fine. I'm not pushing that button. Do I seriously have to wait a certain amount of time? I ain't gonna press that button. Nope. Nope. I ain't gonna push that button. I ain't pressing no buttons. Okay, fine.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
To question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die! Wow, that's a little bit harsh, don't you think?
Again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I
Okay, then. We died. We officially died. Okay, that was another ending done. I don't know what else I can do now. Maybe there's a few things I haven't discovered yet. Yeah, I think maybe... remember when they did that, I think I remember...
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing?
Yeah, all shits engaged shall be awarded. I think I'm gonna go to the part where there was this red door and that blue door. Maybe we can find something there.
Stanley came to a set. Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Hey, I'll let you have a chance here now.
This is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
For once, at least.
I really have wanted you to be happy all this time. The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Oh. Oh, am I really? I'm not gonna go through that. That's spooky. Okay, fine. I'll do it. Huh? The hell? Okay. Okay, we're off to another ending.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Oh, what are you planning?
Here. Yes.
Ah,
Beautiful, isn't it?
well, it's
If we
pretty
just
cool.
stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
Wow, that's
I
so
actually
beautiful.
feel happy.
Oh, what the hell, man? You know, I'm gonna go down here. What's over here?
No, wait. Where are you going? Oh no.
Oh my god!
If you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Oh, are we gonna make the narrator unhappy because we're gonna kill ourselves?
Please, no, Stanley, let me
I'm
stay
down for
here.
that.
Don't take this from me.
Well, you treat me like shit, so fuck you.
No!
Oh shit, we're alive.
Thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Sure, why not? At least I can get you to a false sense of security, whatever the hell you say it.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Nah.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Well, there's one good thing that can come from this. You're suffering.
No, do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
They say that you're a horrible narrator. That's what you can say. Give me one reason why I shouldn't jump right now. Give me one reason. Oh, you're not gonna give me anything? Fine.
Stanley,
Oh.
let's go back to the other room. Can you do that? My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game?
Yeah, it
You'll
sucks.
throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
Yeah.
You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Yep. Damn, how many times do we need to break our bones?
I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
You know what? I'm gonna just go back. Nah, I'm gonna jump. Fuck it.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Man, I fucking love this game. How non-serious it is, and the amount of choices you can do. Fucking love it. But I don't know what else to do in this game. I don't know how many more endings there are to this, but if there are more endings, I will sure as hell try to figure out where you can actually find them. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave this episode of the Stanley Parable right here. So, like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe and see more videos like this. And that's my JT, signing off.